Hello and welcome to Tech Gadgets. Today I'm going to show you 10 most fuel efficient motorcycles in India. So with all bikes on sale in India now converted to BS4 and with the April 1st 2017 deadline for all bike makers to convert their existing portfolios to comply with BS4 emission norms. And it's good time to look at which are the most fuel efficient bikes in the market that have made the cut. For the sake of the list, let's see. While these numbers might not exactly match real world fuel efficiency, they are good indication of which bikes are top of the game in getting the most kilometers for each liter of petrol. Let's start with Hero Splendor iSmart. Claimed mileage is 102.5 kpl. Engine capacity is 97.2 cc. It's single cylinder air cooled. Starting price is 50,255 ex showroom Delhi. With an almost unbelievable high fuel efficiency that goes into triple digits, was there any doubt that this bike is going to be a top of our list? And Hero MotoCorp has basically taken its best selling product of all time, the Splendor, and put all its calls i3's technologies or ideal start stop system. And we have seen such start stop system making their way into more affordable cars over the past few years. But this is the first time that on a motorcycle in India. What this system does is switch off the engine every time you pull the bike into a halt and idle for more than a few seconds, and automatically restart when you pull in the clutch once again, switch off the motor during idle situations, and makes an already very efficient motor even more. And Bajaj CT100 claimed mileage is 99.1 kpl, engine capacity is 99.2 cc, single cylinder air cooled, starting price is 35,389. It's first launched in 2015. The CT100 was one of the parts of Bajaj 1-2 Punch last year. And to take on the commuter segment of motorcycles in India, the previous CT100 was one of the more successful bikes in its segment. And Bajaj brought the name back last year to signify its resolve in taking on the competition in a class that is undoubtedly the largest chunk of the Indian two-wheeler space. And the Platina, but gets almost similar features such as SNS rear suspension. However, the motor doesn't get DTSI technology and makes slight lesser torque as compared to the Platina. Recently, the company also launched a variant called CT100B that features a round headlight instead of a bikini fairing, which is over 4,000 rupees cheaper. And the next bike is Bajaj Platina 100 ES. Claimed mileage is 96.9 kpl. Engine capacity is 102 cc single cylinder air cooled, and the starting price is 45,985 ex showroom Delhi. And the Platina has always been one of the Bajaj's best-selling and high-efficient motorcycles. In its 2015 avatar, the Platina sports new styling along with an electric start as standard. And the air-cooled motor features the company's proprietary DTSI twin spark for improved combustion efficiency, leading to the high mileage figure that company claims. And now marketed with the company calls the Platina features company's dual-spring SNS rear suspension with a claimed 22% longer travel than its competition, as well as claimed 28% longer front suspension. This is supposed to make it one of the most comfortable bikes available. And just to drive that the point home, it is also gets what Bajaj claims to be the longest seat in the segment, made from a unique structure for added softness. At 190 mm, even the ground clearance is said to be the highest in class. So tackling the worst of Indian roads shouldn't be too much of problem. So next bike is TVS Sport. Claimed mileage is 95 kpl. Engine capacity is 99.77 cc single cylinder air cooled. The starting price is 37,780. And the TVS Sport has been around for a few years, but last year the Chennai based company launched an updated version of this entry level commuter motorcycle, which now boosts an even higher fuel efficiency. Besides a bump in the mileage, TVS has equipped the motorcycle with a few more features, and it now gets electric start as standard, aluminum grab rails, a chrome muffler guard, and a new instrument cluster. And the Sport is powered by TVS dual life engine that reduces the friction in engine components and provides improved fuel efficiency. And what's more, the Sport was also ranked number one among economy segment motorcycles in JD Power. And the company claims that this makes the bike most appealing economy motorcycle. It also only motorcycle in 100cc class that features 130mm drum brakes that facilitate better braking capabilities. Hero Splendor range is another bike which has a claimed mileage of 93.2 kpl. Engine capacity is 97.2 cc, single cylinder air cooled, and starting price is 47,680. When you think of fuel efficiency, no doubt the first name that comes to mind is most people is the Hero Splendor. and this is pretty much the company's bread and butter motorcycle and has been on the top sales chart for the better part of the last 2 decades. And 97.2cc slopper motor has remained fundamentally unchanged, but recently with the introduction of Pro model, various internal bits were refined to provide improved power and torque figures, which currently sit at 8.36 horsepower and 8.5 Newton meters respectively. And in a surprising move by the otherwise conservative bike maker, Hero MotoCorp has released a single seat cave racer version of the Splendor Pro in the form of Splendor Pro Classic, which yields similar performance and mileage figures. And the bike is also available in Splendor Plus Avatar, which sports the familiar first generation Splendor design. So Hero HF range is the 6th bike. Claimed mileage is 88.5 kpl. Engine capacity is 97.2cc single cylinder air cooled. Starting price is 39,700 ex showroom. And Hero MotoCorp has been known to make a huge number of products based on the same basic platform. So even right now the company has about 9 motorcycles based almost exactly on its ever so successful Splendor platform. And with a mileage figure of nearly 90 kpl, it's the HF series of bikes from this family that takes the number 6 spot in terms of chart of the most fuel efficient bikes in the country. And the HF series build as the more affordable take on the Splendor with a few features let out to keep cost down. Currently there are 3 bikes in this range, starting with the most affordable HF Dwan, going on to the HF Deluxe and HF Deluxe Echo, the last of which actually features low rolling resistant tires for better mileage. Hero has also added a new model to the HF range, the HF Deluxe i3S, which features the start-stop technology from the Splendor iSmart. So it is even more efficient now. As far as the engine, there is no real difference in specs between these bikes and other Splendors. So Mahindra Centuro is the next bike. Claimed mileage is 85.2 kpl. Engine capacity is 106.7cc single cylinder air cooled. Starting price is 47,130. Often it's hard for motorcycles to differentiate themselves in this cutthroat commuter motorcycle segment, but Mahindra Centuro certainly does try its hardest. Apart from its distinctive styling, it gets a number of segment first features such as flip key and find me lamps, which flash along with audio beeps at a press of a button on this key. To help locate the bike in a crowded parking lot, then there are take me home lamps which stay on light up your path once you parked and locked your bike. And to the top of it, the Centuro gets a tachometer along with a digital instrument cluster. Mahindra also offers variants of bike which get a 240mm disc brake at the front for enhanced braking performance, and the Centuro packs a 106.7cc single cylinder motor which comes with the company's patented lubrication system for improving efficiency. 8th bike is Yamaha Saluto RX. Claimed mileage is 82 kpl. Engine capacity is 110cc single cylinder air cooled, and the price starting from 47,380 ex showroom Delhi. Saluto RX is the latest bike in its list, launched recently as a part of Yamaha's initiative to make headway into the commuter bike space. And the company says that the target market for the bike is rural youngsters, and that was a part of the reason for bringing back the legendary RX name in a bid to have better brand recall. And the Saluto RX on a 110cc motor is based on that of its larger capacity sibling, a Saluto 125, and also gets some mileage improving features such as the offset cylinder. There isn't much to write home about in terms of specifications, with the motor churning out 7.5 horsepower of peak power and 8.5 Newton meters of torque, and the curb weight is 98 kg, should make it for a sprightly ride. One major advantage that the Saluto RX has going for itself is the fact that it's the only bike in this list that meets BS4 emission norms, and TVS Victor has a claimed mileage of 76 kpl. Engine capacity is 109.7cc single cylinder air cooled. Starting price is 51,715. While the Victor brand name has its origins in back 2002, just this year TVS brought its back in a totally revamped avatar, and changes aren't just limited to the visuals though. Pretty much everything else has been changed from the ground up as well. This new Victor packs the company's 3-valve Eco Thrust motor, which can generate 9.6 horsepower of peak power and 9.4 Newton meters of peak torque, and making this the most powerful bike in this lot. And there is a lot more features on offer as well, which really make this new Victor great value. And the bike gets tubeless tires as well as an optional pedal disc brake at the front for added safety. Even fit and finish have really been taken to a higher level, making this a bike that leaves very little to fault with. And the last and final bike is Suzuki Hayate EP. Claimed mileage is 76 kpl. Engine capacity is 113cc single cylinder air cooled. It's true that the original Suzuki Hayate did not enjoy much success in highly competitive arena of entry level commuter motorcycles in India. However, in a bid to remedy that, company launched a major update this bike in the form of Hayate EP. The 110cc single cylinder motor now gets Suzuki Eco Performance SCP technology and makes 8.7 of horsepower and power of 9.3 Newton meters of peak torque. According to the company, the motorcycle uses a super sleek piston and a high ignition spark plug and low friction cylinder and piston rings, which helps in delivering improved combustion, a high compression ratio, reduced friction and weight reduction. The new Hayate EP also features a longer seat, a long wheelbase and a new diamond frame. For convenience, the motorcycle comes with a maintenance free battery, tubeless tires and a 5-step adjustable rear shock absorber. So these are the 10 bikes which are top in mileage. Hope that guys you like this video. Please comment and subscribe for my channel for more tech and auto related updates. Thank you.